hour here with nobody out in the third. First pitch to Yasuda, and a fastball just misses outside, 1-0.
Yasuda with an interesting batting stance. He has a lot of quick twitch movement in his head, in his hands. Makes for a very explosive swing when he finally decides to attack the baseball.
1-0. Barnett to the plate. Fastball misses up and in, 2-0. Barnett having trouble with the strike zone right now.
Yeah, and the Stompers. You mentioned how veteran-laden this lineup is. They're not going to help him out. They're a patient bunch. They're going to make him come to them.
Good hitters count for Yasuda now. Gonzalez behind the runner at second. Yasuda squares and takes the fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, Yasuda had no intention of bunting there. He was just trying to get in the head of Barnett, wiggle the bat around in the strike zone, try to distract him.
Mora Loera at second and Hibbert at first, both of them with good speed. 2-1, here's the pitch. Fastball right there for a strike, 2-2.
Barnett's done a good job of climbing back into this count, drawing it to 2-2, where maybe he can make a devastating breaking ball pitch. Put Yasuda away.
Strikeout situation, breaking ball, swung on, and Yasuda just gets a piece. And able to stay alive, it'll stay 2-2.
That's one where if you're Gingras, you wish you could have it back. Ball was in his glove, just squeaked out. Almost had the K.
Barnett already has 3 strikeouts tonight. The 2 home runs have given the Stompers their lead. And now he's trying to limit the damage here in the third. One already across. Set at the chest. A look back at Mora Loera, who's inching off the bag. And Yasuda going to be granted time.
Barnett does a good job of varying his hold times, which means that once he comes set, he will either quick pitch to home plate or he will hold and pause for a couple seconds before delivering to home plate. And that really disrupts the rhythm of the base runners, makes it difficult to steal.
2-2, and Barnett going to step off and look Mora Loera back to the bag. One other game in the Pacific Association to keep track of on the Weaver's Coffee and Tea out-of-town scoreboard. 3-0. Pittsburgh is in the lead over Vallejo, and they're in the last of the third at Winter Chevrolet Park in Pittsburgh. 2-2 pitch. Runners not going. Breaking ball swung on and lined out into right. Coming in is Hova. He dives and he can't get it. It squirts past him. A base hit. Mora Loera is coming in to score. Hibbert's going to be held up at third as Pace's throw comes in. An RBI double from Yuki Yasuda. And now 3-0 Sonoma leads, and they have runners on second and third with nobody out.
That was just a tremendous piece of hitting by Yasuda. He was fooled on an off-speed pitch. Swung with no lower body. His lower half was completely out of that swing, but he kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and was able to flip one out into right field that Hova wasn't able to come up with.
And now Nick DeBar is going to head out to the mound and see what he can do with his starter. Now remember, the Pacifics have 7 games this week, so if you're San Rafael, you really do not want to get into the bullpen any earlier than you have to. You're hoping for at least 5 innings, if not more, out of your starting pitcher in a game like this, especially because of the doubleheader on Sunday.
Yeah, this is not optimal if you're the Pacifics. As Barnett's pitch count continues to climb, he needs to really focus on trying to retire these stomper hitters.